guys, you're welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing good. Is this your first time of joining us? I appreciate you for joining us here in the channel. So I have a quick one to share again. I did a video yesterday, and also please, before I forget, if you've not subscribed, please support us by subscribing and like the video. Okay, just click on that thing that looks like a thumb. Click on it and you are done. You don't pay any amount of money to do so. So thank you. As I was saying, I shared a video yesterday. If you've not watched that, I talked about imported imported wives. They bring down from Africa, what they face. And if you've not watched that video, please try and go back to my channel, okay? And you will see that video. Just yesterday's video, it's a new video. And today I want to be sharing about the other side. Not even only the men this time. And now I told you, yes, I said I don't hate men. The women also have their own role to play. The thing just touched me. I said, no, let me just also speak so that I'm not look like I'm biased, okay? So I will speak of our women, especially men of our women that I told you, I said it's categorized in different parts. The men of our women that are imported by their husbands, while there are some that came themselves, okay? Those of you that came yourselves, a woman had opportunity to come down here. And by God's grace, you had your documents and you were living fine. And like we always generalize, or like people always say, some of the ladies, they'll stay back here and if they'll wait for husbands and nobody's coming forth. Even the ones that are here, some will even use their money, and after spending all the money they have on the man and thinking that to end in marriage, the guy at the end of the day will disappoint them. So now they are thinking of the next option, and that option is to go back to Africa or any different parts of the places in Africa and look for a husband. I don't know how to put it. Look for a husband. I don't even know how it functions. I don't know how you do it, okay? Is it that you just go back to Africa and be I don't know, and be looking for a man that will marry you, or there's something you always tell them, or do people approach them? I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to figure it, okay? For you all ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And maybe if you're unfortunate to have a guy back in Africa, I not tell that guy that if you're able to solidify the marriage and everything goes well, and for you two, and you found out that two of you are in love with each other, you want to end it in marriage, okay? At the end of the day, they will make arrangement and say if they're able to come together as married couple, they will not plan. The lady will not plan, since the lady is the one that has the documents, will not plan and send the man over. And at the end of the day, God's grace, the man now later relocated and now come down to Europe and join you here. You start up a family. Then later on, because there's an episode that happened, we know we women that are in Europe, like I'm talking about those ones that came here themselves, that sponsored themselves here in Europe and went back to Africa to marry. Those are the one I'm talking about. Or also, you later found a man here and the man doesn't have any documents. You now the document for the man. Why? Because the country, I found out that you two are married now, and it's possible, yes, that you have to make their documents for the two of you, since you are not married couple. Then at the end of the day, because you are the one that now gave the document to the man, you now start talking to the man anyhow, the way that is not right. You now start disrespecting that man. Let me just use that word. This is not good for our women. If you fall into that category, like I said, watch back, and I talked about the men. I'm not trying to be biased here. I'm also going to say our ladies, our women are also guilty in one way. And if you are here watching me, change from that. If you brought that man here, you had the opportunity to do that. It's not by your strength, it's not by your power. The men that watch this video, just be strong, okay? Sometimes I know a lot of them are just trying to overlook all these things or tolerate all these things. Why? Because they will just want to get that document. If they're able to do that, my dear, they will look for another how do I say, they'll look for their way of exit, because they will not continue to dwell on that way of life, okay? So if you're a lady and you're watching me and you fall into this category, please try. If you are associating with the man, you two are together as man and wife, you're in the house, don't look at that man as maybe if he tells you to do anything. Ordinarily, even without you bringing that man down here to Europe, you know that he has the right to talk to you, not in a way that is trying to oppress you. I will not support any man that oppresses a woman, but men, they always want to exercise their authority, not authority and subduing you as a woman. I'm not supporting men to go and be subduing their wives or enslaving their wives, but men always want to exercise the authority. They want to be the head of the home. You understand what I mean? So if they do that to you and tell you to do this or tell you to do that, you now maybe they disagree, and at the end of the day, you now tell them, it's because I gave you document, I'm the one that gave it, or because you are just looking at it in your heart, am I not the one that gave him document? After all, does he have a right to do all these things to me or talk to me the way? No, but I have to talk back at him. Okay, no, it's not right. Please. Also, if maybe by the time you sponsor the man and you brought him down here to Europe, and maybe at that very time, like I said, at the period of the first initial time, you did the document for him and he got the documents, and you two are just living and you're going well, then later on, maybe you now find out that you made it, because in marriage, let's say in marriage or whatever, so people, let's say, when they are not married yet, when they are still hanging out as boyfriend or girlfriend, they will tell you, this is just my all and all, this is just the person that God has given. Then later on, you now find out that marriage is not all about that. You must definitely have a lot of hinges here and there. So you now find out that time has come for the man to renew his document. You now say, no, I'm not going to do that. You now start, raising straight faces or unnecessarily getting angry because you are trying to avoid giving him or helping him to renew his document. Please, because I've heard this before. You see me coming down here to say what I'm saying now. This is what I have seen. This is what I have heard. It's not right for our women. It's not right. If, like I said, if the man is trying to exercise authority on you, is doing it positively, like I said, men are men. You cannot use men to compare women. That's just who they are, and women are who they are. So if you're able to know, like I know, let's talk about this in marriage. If you know your position in wherever you are in your marriages, you know your position, there will not be misunderstanding. Just give the man his own position. Take your own position. That is just it. And by the time you are doing that, later you now find out that you now start regretting. Why did you do that? And that's like, okay, I want to wait for the man. When it's time for him now to renew this document, you see, I'm not going to renew it. Please, try and avoid this. Try as much as you can. Ladies are out there saying, yes, I don't care. If he wants to go, you should go. We have a lot of single mothers are out there right now. They are out there. And it's not you particularly that this whole thing is going to affect. It's the children. I always say it's the children. But, our men, if you are listening to me, it's not because the woman, you feel that a lot of people or a lot of our ladies are staying back in marriage because of their children. Now start, initiating that thought of, since it's because of the children, let me keep doing what I'm doing to her. I don't care. As far as she's going to bed, she says she's staying with me because of the children. Then you now continue doing what you are doing. You now have enough excuse to do what you are doing. Please, just try and run away from evil. God sees our hearts. You might be doing those things and you might be escaping from it. A day will come when it will be so full for you and the punishment will start raining on you. Please try. You see many of our men struggling for no reason. Why? Because of the cost that their wives or their women have laid on them. Why there are some during that time of relationship, there's a lady that is disappointed and the lady just laid a curse on them. So why I'm saying all this is just because, please try. Our men, don't do those things you do because you feel that you're already, maybe many of even the men, they are just trying to pretend. Also, I know that people, they are reading, they are just there watching me and they are still saying their own part. They are telling us now that many of the women, yes, actually they gave document to the guy or they gave document to the husbands. At the end of the day, the husband, because they have found out that they have document now, you now start treating the woman anyhow. After all, she said she doesn't want to stay, let her go. Why? Because you already got what you wanted. Please, it's not going to end like that for you. Repercussions is waiting for you. Like I said, a lot of our men are struggling for no reason. They keep asking themselves, what is the reason? Why all this struggle? At the end of the day, no outcome. It's because of something that you have done to somebody, and that thing hurt that person. I know when you do something to somebody, the thing hurt that person. You don't even know where the problem is coming from. You might not even know it's the thing that somebody have said, or the lady or the wife or whoever that you have done something wrong to, or the lady that you have done something wrong to. That's why you're suffering for no reason. So what I'm saying is just that let's just try and see how we can ameliorate, how we can avoid all these things so that we'll not just keep struggling for no reason. Okay, many of our men or our ladies, they'll stay here in Europe for very many years. At the end of the day, nothing to write home, or nothing to fall back, or nothing to to say, okay, this is what I've achieved, these are the reasons. Okay, so I'm just trying to see how I can lay my hands here and there and see how I can pass out this information. That's why I'm just trying to still continue. So hope you enjoy this. Like I said, if you've not watched the other one I did here, some few days ago, go back and watch that video. It's just there waiting for you. So thank you very much for joining me even to this time. Okay, we are going to meet on our next one, and our next one is going to be a bomb. I promise you, I have a whole lot of hits here to share this week. So see you all, and don't forget to like. Bye.